We go live. Okay. Last time, uh, we were trying to come up with a more robust character worker in the sense that the LLMs should produce some actions for the game instead of just conversing. They need to give specific instructions which will be passed onto the game to, for example, move the characters about or per, make the character perform a very specific pre-programmed action, such as picking things up or examining things. So this is where we were last time. Okay, let me check if my mic is on. Actually, oh yes, it is on. This time, so toward the end of it, I guess the problem we found was okay. Just a quick recap. What we did. We I think we did few shot learning. Essentially gave the LLM two examples on the sort of the format that we expect, and essentially show it two examples of the kind of JSON that we want, and then it outputs accordingly a similar JSON based on the context. And it works for the most part, except for minor validation issues, such as it could we want it to perform, like say if you perform an action and in our JSON there's a target, which is, for example, a string. It somehow sometimes improvise by providing an array of strings because it thinks that the action should be applied to two objects or two people instead of one, which was not in the schema. But to be fair, we didn't really give it a very clearly defined schema to begin with. I think we just gave you like hand wavy examples. Uh, so today we're going to continue doing where we left off, which is we're going to start running our workflow, which is sort of the entire core logic of our game minus the UI part, and we can see a lot of things printed out from the console. We are going to uh, debug as we go. Okay, just try to fix a few issues. Last time, I think one thing we found out was number one, there are still, as what I just mentioned, schema inconsistencies. Number two, I think the summary worker is kind of broken right now. Right. Oh yeah, joining me today is Emily, and
Hello.
you're seeing Emily's screen. Okay, let's get going.
Cool. Looks like sometimes it's trying to add reason, and that's causing us errors.
I thought last time we added reason.
I don't think so.
I
Reason.
remember because we actually asked it to output reason because it likes outputting reason. So we just in the JSON example we give it some reason.
Yes, reason on the same level as actions, but here it's trying to add reason into each action under actions. So it is doing the right thing at the wrong place.
So I think we have two options. We either just kind of relax it a little more, just allow it to to furnish reason per
Mhm.
action, or we somehow fix this by prescribing a more strict schema, and hopefully it abides by the schema.
Okay. Hmm. What's I guess, the ceiling for complexity that LM can handle?
Uh, well, it depends on what kind of LM you're talking about. If it's 7B,
Yeah, Mistrals.
we're pretty much at a ceiling, I think.
Okay.
Maybe might work a lot better if you use 13B. like
Okay.
say llama 2 13b. We don't know. But the problem with that is, I think our code right now is severely overfit to the Mistral format.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's going to happen if we just switch to another one.
True. Okay. Yeah, that is a valid concern. Yeah, let's try and keep it working with Mistral 7b instruct. If we do see a need to switch models, then we'll do it then.
Yeah. On this level, characters performing actions, I was hoping to use a smaller model. Otherwise, it's untenable. The whole game sort of
True.
kind of breaks on the premise that you can run this thing with maybe one or two graphics card locally on a computer. I
Yeah.
was just hoping really not to break that premise. So I was hoping just to work within the confine,
Yeah, I agree.
whatever we have.
By the way, I see that we added reason,
Yeah,
but did we even added it to the schema validator?
I don't think we actually output the reason. We strip away the reason before we actually input
Ah, right. Oh, okay.
it. Right.
Okay, now everything makes sense. I guess just to show people what we're talking about, gen prompt. So once the response is generated from LLM, we also go through, I believe we go through parse JSON. And here we are only taking the actions array. So that's why even though we added reason in the LLM allowed response, it's not, I guess, passing through the worker input output.
We just give it an outlet to explain itself and discard the outcome.
Yeah. And that's why reason is causing trouble here because it's added inside actions.
It's sort of like the application of let's think step by step, except that you don't care about the steps.
Yes. I see. Okay, cool. Let's get started with today's agenda.
Our overall agenda right now is just to keep getting this character worker to start performing actions until we can hook it up with a UI, and on the UI we see meaningful movements. I guess we didn't call it like call it finished. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so should we try fixing these schema validation error first, or do we want to do the second part?
Yeah, schema validation is a concern because that means like 5 out of 10 times it doesn't work. Wow, the game doesn't work. And then the question is though, we have two. The way I see it, we have two ways of fixing this. One is we keep adding more information to the prompt, like restricting information, or just dump the JSON schema to it. Okay, just follow the schema. Hopefully it does a better job, and while at the same time we sort of try to relax the schema a little bit. Or maybe we need both. I don't know.
Okay. So the reason we added this reason attribute last time was because it's trying to offer the rationale or justify its response, right?
After the JSON curly brace ends, it started outputting freestyle text.
Okay.
Yes, I think that only happens for smaller models. I think for bigger models, it's a little slightly better.
Right.
In the instruction, it clearly said write only the JSON but nothing else, which it ignored.
True. I feel like Since at the beginning it wasn't adding the reason every single time, would it be better to take this out and if we take that out and then you already have for resistance, your job is to use each allowed actions. Respond was only the JSON, and let me try this and do not. And now I want to try taking out reason.
Yeah, you can just comment it out. Yeah, sure.
So
Gotta run probably like 3 or 4 times and see what happens.
yes.
I hope the dashboard really works for you to see clearly what happened. But let's see. So far, so good.
How many turns do we have per scene?
Something like 13, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad. But what is it actually outputting? Okay, we can read that later.
Yep. Let's see. Maybe do another.
Oops.
Ooh, this is the summary part,
Yeah,
right?
that's the summary part. Wow.
Yeah,
It's
honestly.
making a whole novel.
Oh man.
Possible continuation of vicinity. Well, to be fair, it's trying to come up with everything. Yeah, yeah.
I guess it's smart and dumb at the same time.
Yeah. Hopefully next time we can see exactly what was given to the LLM. I think we're close.
Okay. Oh, you mean the invoke functionality?
Yeah, invoke a spec, and then the reason I want to introduce that is because then on the dashboard you can see exactly what's fed into the LLM.
Yeah, that is helpful. Seeing the prompt and everything.
I think that's very essential.
I wanted to keep going, but this is getting annoying.
Yeah, let's kill it. Because you have its max token set to very high, I think by default. It just will keep going, and Mistral can go a very long time, I think.
Wait, I can't even kill it.
Yes, you can.
Control C, right?
Is your window focused?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What the heck?
I mean, is the terminal part focused?
Yeah, I am literally.
Let me try Control D.
It's not working.
No, wait. I think it's something to do with keyboard. I think. Because last time I tried it worked. Okay. And come back. Control C.
Oh man. If I just kill terminal.
I think that works.
What is that gonna do?
It's gonna kill it.
How do I check for node process?
Okay, let's run another time. I think we need to run 3 or 4 times before we make a conclusion that that actually works. Yeah, I think your method works. You just tell it don't do anything. I think negative prompt works.
I think you probably have to be very specific, like nothing else to the model, it's not the same thing as do not offer your rationale.
Huh.
It's like telling a little kid, don't do what I don't want you to do. You have to tell him or her specifically, don't break the glasses, don't do this, don't do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the summary again. Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's try one more time just to be sure.
Okay. Let me just grab a new terminal window.
This is surprisingly super consistent. Your magic prompt kind of fixed everything. Do you mind committing right now?
Absolutely. This is like the famous meme. My code works. I don't know why. My code doesn't work. I don't know why. Let's see. Why would my yarn lock change? Let me just double check what's being changed. So the prompt line is updated and the to reason, yes. Commit. Okay.
Now, summary worker?
Sure.
Okay, let's fix that.
Right. So as you see just now, it kept generating a long. I guess
Now,
it's not the summary anymore.
yeah, can I suggest something? Can we? So as soon as gets there, gets to the summary worker where it starts to try to send this giant prompt into the LLM,
Mm-hmm.
we just kill the program. We print out the prompt that was exactly written, that was exactly generated,
Okay.
and we just print out and we take a look at it.
Cool. Let's see. So if the recent history length is greater than 40, actually, before we start, was that generated from the summary worker or the supervisor? How can we tell?
That's a good question, because I did see summary worker actually working once at least, and somehow it broke later. So it might be supervisor, it might be summary worker. We don't know.
So let's maybe do both.
Yeah, I think we need to sort of optimize both.
Mm-hmm. So write a summary of everything listed below. Previous scene summary. New topic. I don't think it's the new topic causing issue. Let's try to.
Wait, what is the new topic?
So in the supervisor worker, it first tries to summarize the latest recent history and then try to generate a new topic for the next scene. We can console log both. It doesn't.
I do remember seeing some, like, it output something like, here is a possible continuation of this and blah blah blah. It's trying to extend the story.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, I don't know where.
Yeah, let's just console log everything.
No, I mean, okay, that's the one at a time. Like after this, I would say just immediately exit.
Okay. What was that green function again?
No, just do like process.exit.
Oh, process at exit.
Just
Okay.
kill the whole thing. Yeah.
Do we have to give it a number? 0?
It's equivalent. It's the same.
Okay.
Nothing means 0.
Alrighty. Cool. So
another alternative is that we should set up debugger on your machine actually, but let's do that later. Guy always messes things up. Operate green button. Let's focus team. We need to find a solution fast.
summary for previous plot. Okay, it is here. That was
that's not. Yeah, that looks normal.
Wait, this is a prompt for write a summary of everything listed below?
Yeah.
That doesn't look right.
Why not?
Current scene plot, it is here. So
Okay. Wait. Hold on. I forgot. Like, why are we not taking into account the conversation history?
I
Right.
have no idea. Conversation too long.
And what's the reason for us to do what the summary worker is supposed to do?
I think this is trying to,
Oh, this is the previous.
yeah, it's trying to do a summary on the scene level. So I don't think it's this causing issue. Let's go back to summary and try to log this. And then let's also try to print this out. And once this is printed out, we can do, why do I need recent history? I don't need recent history. Once this is generated, we can do process.exit. Alrighty. Oh,
What? Yeah, I mean, what?
oh,
I think it feeds every time summer worker feeds in the summer worker, or summer worker kind of appends things into the recent history.
okay. If recent history, but the length is not. I see. Wrong place.
Is that a reason? No. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it should only exit when it's greater than 40.
Oh, I see. Okay, this is where it actually does the summary.
Yeah. Okay. Why is it still not summarizing?
You got a validation error.
Yeah, this is because of the person.
Wait, what?
So it tried to add the person.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, I guess maybe instead of speaker, we can change this attribute to actor, subject.
How is that going to fix this?
I feel like speaker is a very specialized. How
about subject?
Yeah, maybe subject.
Okay.
Or even character. But we can try subject. Either way, we are already on scene 2. But are we on scene 2? Yes, scene number 2. But this is not being triggered. So did summary worker ever got triggered? Let's try to revisit. So summary worker, define worker for current state equals data. If it's character, then it's trying to push this. So recent history length, that's never greater than 40.
Oh, maybe I was being too greedy, so I put a very large number there.
Right.
Because supervisor will kick in at maybe the 13th turn or something.
Right. So it means, does that mean all the recent history never got included into current summary?
Possibly. It has been a lie from the beginning.
So let's just take a look at supervisor worker again. If not, what is conversation too long? So if it's greater than 12, then what we want to do is write a summary of everything. Actually, just a quick question. What is the role of summary worker?
It compresses things.
Right.
So that your context doesn't blow up too big.
But doesn't that kind of conflict with supervisor worker? I guess, so we never ran into the issue of contact window not enough. That's why we can set a different number here. So I think it's okay if we leave this. But looks like the problem was caused by the supervisor. Let's see. If we go back to supervisor.
Yeah, I feel the problem is somewhere in the supervisor too. The summary
Yeah.
worker is simple enough. All it does is compresses.
True.
Pressure.
Write a summary of everything listed below. Summary for past plot. Current scene plot.
Yeah, let's just print out the prompt and the response.
Yeah.
And I think that's immediately clear. Like what is going on. So supervisor does two calls potentially to the LLM. One is the first one tries to compress what happened previously. It tries to move the current chapter to the previous chapter while compressing it, sort of move things over for room so that you can sort of start populating the settings and scenes of the current chapter.
Yes.
Right? Move one over. Okay. To kind of insert this new thing and make what's current the past.
Yes. So
okay.
Let's see. Now I'm printing out the two requests and responses for the two generate response Ollama calls made in supervisor spec. And right after the second call, we'll do process.exit so we can see what's going on exactly. Hopefully it doesn't blow up this time. But
what's that? Wow.
Interesting.
Wow. I see now.
Is
So,
it because of my
because in the prompt, there is JavaScript code. That's why it generates JavaScript code. That makes sense, right? That makes perfect sense.
Sorry again. This is coming from the summary.
I see now. Okay.
So seeing, this is wrong. It shouldn't be. So summary for past plot 1 to 0, and current scene plot. This is still 1.
Why does it say 1 to 0? What's going on?
Because I think when we wrote this prompt, we it doesn't make sense.
Why do I do -1?
Because you want to do, like, for example, if the current scene is 3, then you want to do a summary of 1 to 2, which is.
Wait, so that means like at line 23, scene number has already incremented to like by 1 to the new chapter. No?
Not yet. So at this point, you're still only summarizing.
So when then on line 36, then we do the
33, yeah.
So it shouldn't be -1. It should be just scene.
Yeah. So that's one problem. And then in the response, so there's really nothing to summarize.
Yeah, and then wow.
The response blew up a bit, and then new topic prompt. You are a script writing assistant. Your job is to write based on this context provided. Last few lines. So this is also problematic. I guess why so we put the recent history in the new topic prompt, but not the summary prompt. Interesting.
I remember there's a reason for that or something, but it doesn't make a lot of sense actually.
I guess if your second call is based on your first call, does it let's think about it. Does it make more sense to maybe put recent history into your scene summary?
I think so.
Right. So let's handle different cases here. If data previous, so when we initiate this loop, workflow.test, at this point there is no previous summary. But there is state.previous. So this object evaluates to true. If we do state,
this is just a special case at the very beginning. There's no previous, so you don't
right.
have it past.
So I guess instead of depending on state.previous, should we base this on scene number?
I mean, that part is correct because you don't have to change it.
So I want to say something like for even when you're at scene number 1, because state.previous evaluates to true, you have this summary included. Right? Because state.previous at this point, it is summary empty string.
No, it's nothing. I think it's undefined.
But when we first create the initial input,
oh crap,
that's
incorrect. That's not correct.
So we should take it out here.
Right.
Okay. So then I wouldn't worry too much about this. Where did I go? So if currently we are on scene number 2, then it would be scenes 1 to 1.
Yep.
Which is.
I think you can understand it. I think that you can understand for this special case. I think it should be okay.
Okay.
But then the -1, I think is wrong. That needs to be removed. Yeah.
So if it's on scene number 2 currently,
you want to make scene number 2 the past scene,
right?
At this point, so it's like previous. So it should be scene number 1 to 2.
But then at this point, your scene number 2 doesn't have a current summary yet, right?
Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. So if in that special case, scenes 1 to 0, I think that's not going to happen again. So it's like it's gonna start at scenes 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's correct. Actually, I was wrong.
Okay.
This -1 should be kept. Okay.
Okay, so maybe we can just leave this as is.
Yeah.
Current scene plot. State of current of summary. Okay. So this should be fine. And then when we get.
But you said like, did you want to add a conversation to it?
Oh, right. What was the auto-suggested last few lines of conversation?
You don't need for your reference.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
So I want to do state.current dot what's that? Oh, it's not existing on. Okay. So we have this last few lines of conversations. JSON.string file. Okay. And then previous scene summary. So that will just generate the summary. Should we limit the summary under like X number of words, maybe?
Has it caused any problems though? I think it should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
but I think it's good to give it like a ballpark, like give me 200 words or something,
okay.
just to sort of curb its enthusiasm. Well, if you put it here, like it's not very clear if it's a part of the conversation or oh, never mind, it's the end of JSON.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe instructions.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the previous summary. Now the new topic. You are a script writing assistant. Your job is to write a new scene. And now scene 1-1, previous scene summary. I don't need this here anymore.
You don't need this? Why?
I guess I can keep the last two conversation history because it was already included in here.
Let's think about it. Okay, so in the you include the previous summary, you kind of include the summary and the recent history.
Okay.
Make another summary and shovel it to the previous.
Right.
And then what are you generating right now? You're generating a new scene.
Yeah.
But I think you said a few episodes ago that it's a good idea to add the okay, never mind. Last two things that was said. Okay, sure.
I mean, I wouldn't mind including it for now. Maybe just fix the JSON.
Wait, hold on. Why? I don't think you need to string. Oh, never mind. Because if you do stringify two, then it's like full blown with a bunch of spaces and all that. Do you actually need that?
Probably not. Probably not, yeah.
Okay.
So we don't need it to follow a strict format.
Okay.
Write the plot for the new scene. Do
Do
not
sorry, the other things, do you need to be more specific last few lines of previous chapter, previous scene? Is it necessary?
few lines of conversation at the end of.
Sure, you can be very specific at the end of seeing this number.
Yeah.
Wait, have you added? Oh, okay. This is the previous scene number. Okay.
Yeah. So new scene number is here.
Yeah.
Be dramatic, keep the response. Okay. So hopefully this time it will be a bit better.
Can we change the premise instead of like space and oxygen tank?
Yeah.
I feel I don't want to overfit into the scenario. But okay, let's see the response.
So let's go back to the first response. Previous scene prompt, write a summary of everything listed below. Why does it have so much new lines? Does it matter, I guess?
What new lines?
Like, you see...
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. Last few lines of conversation and the instructions. Okay, response in the year. So this looks like a reasonable.
Okay, let me actually read it. Their communications filled with wait, hold on. Their communications filled with urgings to focus on the issue at hand and work. Wait, and that was cut off or something? Oh, sorry, that's the response. So it's repeated. That's response from the function itself.
Yes.
General.
Yes. Yeah.
I
So
thought it
this
can
is the
repeat
response.
itself. I got scared. I got scared for a moment there.
Oh no. Take a look at this. I don't know why that response got cut off, but this is a full response.
Yeah. Response some often gets cut off because
Yeah.
this kind of bug somewhere. Like
A
it
hand and
should be
work
fine. Should be okay.
together as time is running out. I think this
That's
is
reasonable.
a summary to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So now a new topic prompt. Your script writing assistant.
All right.
Now,
This is a thing that was just generated. Okay. A
yes.
few lines and instruction. Okay. What does it give? A hidden lever. Ooh. A hidden lever. A hidden lever.
Nice.
That tells me. Okay, one thing we haven't done yet, like what's in the vicinity,
Mm-hmm.
that should be based on this, right?
Okay. Yes.
A hidden lever revealing a secret backup oxygen supply. Yes. The trio works together to activate it. They relieve short-lived as they realize there's a catch. Only enough oxygen for one person to reach the rescue. Wait, why do they care about the rescue shuttle?
I guess if you have the oxygen tank leaking, you sort of need to escape the situation, and the only option is a rescue shuttle.
Because they already like put on the like backup oxygen tank. The problem solved. Then why do we care about the rescue shuttle? It makes no sense.
But backup is probably not sufficient.
Okay.
Like, the backup only offers enough oxygen for one person, but you have three.
Can we run again? I just want to see.
Do we still want the process exit or?
Yeah, just one more time.
Okay.
Then we get rid of.
Cool.
All right, let's read it.
In the dimly lit control room, the trio deciphers cryptic warnings. Suddenly, a malfunctioning alarm triggers an unexpected sequence of events, increasing the urgency as they race against time.
Wait, why does it repeat itself twice?
What do you mean by repeating itself twice?
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
So one is from the response.
God, never mind.
It probably makes sense for me to comment the debugging lines out.
All right. Okay, cool.
So looks like everything's working.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll use the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Let's just remove all the console logging for now, do some house cleaning. Okay, so this extra line here is really bothering me. Let me take a look and see how I can fix that. I want to do .n. Otherwise, .n. Cool.
Now, I do from this, I do see a sort of need to create some kind of agent that does
Object extraction from the new scene.
or in a more general sense, scene arrangement.
So other than detecting what's in the vicinity, it should also, I guess in our case, it's trying to detect the vicinity specifically, but it's basically a scene creator, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can we go back to the? I think we should open up the mirror board. Really quick.
Okay.
Let me send you the link.
Cool.
Let's think about this. Where's the share button? Oh, here. Copy. So,
Give it a second to load.
all right. So, let's take a look at if this is actually what we have right now. Is this what we actually have?
So I believe it is. Yeah.
All right. Let me copy and paste this. Okay. I'm making a new version. Maybe move it down here like this. All right. So turn control goes to the character. Action. Character takes an action. Summary. How about this? Okay, I'm just thinking out loud. Like summary passes this to a scene creator. I mean supervisor.
Yeah.
Supervisor then. So instead of overriding here.
What did you remove from the previous one?
It overrides the memory of the supervisor.
Does it have to go back here, or you add an extra control point? You add an extra worker between supervisor and turn control.
Well, sort of. If you look at it, what we have right now, summary holds the state of truth. Like pretty much everybody draws stuff from it, I think.
Let me take a look.
Let's check. Like, how does character worker get the state?
So we have the connection from character to summary, from supervisor to turn control, from supervisor to summary spec. So there is a connection from supervisor to summary, but what happens in summary when supervisor passes it? So
Oh,
it's a direct pass-through.
I see. So turn control actually passes the state to the character worker. Is that a good design though? Because I feel we're passing a lot of data that's kind of repeated.
I think this might get resolved when we have the LLM invoke functionality. So at that point, we don't have to define all these workers back and forth. It will just...
Well, we still do. Why not?
Really?
Yeah. We still need this.
Oh, so supervisor still has a bunch of custom logic on
The
top of
LLM spec, oh, by the way, it's just only something that's sort of at a very fundamental layer.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we still do need this.
Okay, then let's see.
I mean, it's okay for now. Like we can leave it as is for now, because right now it's just like giant loop. But yeah, maybe I'll do some experiments offline. Right? But for now, we just add a scene creator, and scene creator so that in turn passes the entire state back to the turn control. I think that's sufficient for now.
Probably that's how I would go about it.
Yeah.
But just humor me for a sec. If we don't want to pass the entire state all the way from character to summary to supervisor to summary to turn control, blah blah blah, are we storing it somewhere then?
I think, well, if you don't want to repeat things like the state always comes from summary state, the summary.
Okay.
Perhaps in that case, we need some kind of storage. I guess you can just read from storage. That's one way to do it. Or shared memory, or some kind of storage.
Okay. There is a lot of update happening.
A lot of what?
Updates. So are we comfortable?
What do you mean update?
So for example, supervisor here is trying to update the scene number, the summaries, turn control. I don't know. I don't remember what turn control is trying to do, but I don't think it's updating anything here. Character is updating the state as well.
I mean, as we speak, only the summary worker is updating the state. Right now.
Okay.
Like other things just kind of get fed into it. It's sort of like centralized hub. It says, oh, you want to say this? Okay, I add this.
So for example, character, instead of taking an input of the entire state, it tries to read it from somewhere and then pass the new response to summary worker.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, we can change that later.
Cool, but let's create the scene creator now.
Okay, does this make sense though? Let's think for one more second. Does this make sense?
I think it does. So once supervisor created the loop.
I mean, alternatively, I mean, this is just like a design decision. You semantics decision. Really, you could just lump everything to supervisor and make supervisor make 3 calls.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same
thing. I mean, let's do the 3 calls.
Okay.
I sort of want to avoid creating new workers for now.
Okay.
We'll probably have to do some optimization first.
Yeah, it doesn't feel necessary. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 call, and then now back to supervisor spec. Okay. Cool.
One thing though, what's in the vicinity right now, I think is part of the character worker. Is it? Is it not? Yeah, I think it is.
So now instead of yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the character worker.
Okay. So should we just move it to the state?
Looks like it.
Okay.
I mean, it have to be in the states now.
Okay. Yeah, okay, let's try that.
Vicinity, type, name, description. Do we still need position? Let's try. Let's try adding the.
Yes, we do, for the sake of the game, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I just.
But I think in general, from what I gathered from reading the papers, larger models have better spatial reasoning capabilities. So for our model, we cannot say X40, Y20. It's not going to do very well.
Yeah.
I think we can only give it, like, say, maybe relative precision or something it can clearly reference to something easily understandable. We got to design that way. The trick is you translate that into movements in the actual game.
Yeah.
We can figure out as we go.
True.
One thing I can think of is you ask it to do a layout of the room first.
Yeah.
And then the second round, you ask it to lay out the object on the lay object into the layout it just generated. That's one way you can do that. But I think I guess for now, for position, let's try east west. East west. Hopefully it understands. East west, north to south. Hopefully it understands.
Okay.
Some simple, very simple coordination.
Okay.
Can we call it a scene prompt or something? Scene generation prompt. Cool. Is it extractor? Oh yeah, it's extract. Wait, is that a word? Extract?
Yeah. Actually, context provided.
Sure.
So,
should we do? Yeah. Oh yeah, we do that. Are you gonna do few shot?
Probably, yeah. I
Okay.
think it would
Yeah, I
be
think so.
good.
Yep.
So let me just do a placeholder here. Right, this is the format. Inst. Okay. So now your job is to extract in the scene based on the context provided. So now I have context. Return. How do we write the JSON instruction? Respond was only the JSON.
Oh yeah, do not justify your rationale.
Yes. Let me just take a look at this one again. So we provided all these and the above example would output the following JSON. Okay. It was before the inst tag. Yes. And what if I use this as an example? JSON.stringify. I think this is a place where I actually needed
Yeah.
null. So again, we said position should only be north, west. Type, I guess object. Okay, so now the context for that would be.
Is that sufficient context? That's kind of weird. But, okay, sure. But I mean, is it helpful? Helpful though? It's not an exact plot.
Yeah, I mean, to LLM, how is that sentence different from this?
I mean, this is a plot of a story.
Okay.
But this is sort of like a premise of a story. Like, sort of like maybe more specific, like saying in Emily the cat lover.
Okay.
In a specific whatever.
Turn this into a
good idea.
Class. Like nowadays, I have no imagination. No. Turn this. Keep it under 50 words. Do a plot scene summary.
Or using 3.5.
Oh, I canceled my subscription. It's not good.
It's not good. Everybody's canceling.
Yeah, it's a waste of money. In a cozy room, Emily lounges, purring Symphony of Feline Companion with. Oh my gosh, this is so cringy.
Wait, what is the tableau of what? What was it the last thing?
Tableau of love and companionship.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna remove the last.
A lot of things saying nothing.
It's just gross. Oh my gosh. Okay, the above example would output the following JSON: person, Emily, object.
Anything else? Okay, Emily and the cat.
Lowercase it, a black cat. Amidst a purring symphony.
Companions. You have multiple.
Yeah. Shows on.
Maybe I would say you add one more thing. Is there anything else you can add?
cozy room?
Lights. Room light, for example. A room light switch, or the room. Something that's actionable, like for the NPC to do. Oh, by the way, I think we probably need to optimize this prompt later, because we want to understand this is something that's actionable item in the game.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do
We can do that later, but we don't have to do that.
on the ground. There are
Okay. I think, sorry. Can I say, I think it's better if, like, in the scene, something happened, someone did something, and from those actions, you sort of deduce what's available.
okay.
Like, say, sure, okay. I'll be right back. I need water. I really need some water. Okay, let's see here. What happened?
I was gonna say something like by her feet there are some cat toys, and then it also suggested a large oxygen tank.
Jeez.
What the hell? Okay, now it changed to in a cozy room. Emily sits, black cat curled. She's
Why does it still say feline companions?
Yeah, I think it's because of the prompt. In a cozy room. In a cozy room. Yeah, I'll just do in a cozy room. Black cat, petting it. By her feet, there are a few cat toys. So now we can probably do.
I mean, sure.
Cat toy. What's the description? Cat.
Let it finish. Let it finish. I mean, just remove the closing quotation.
Okay, position. I guess north again.
I still think it's better if your plot is something like Emily is playing with her cat with toys. So, like, Emily is using cat toy to. Oh, no. I mean, you just need to change the last sentence.
Oh.
Instead of describing exactly, because that's too easy for it.
Okay.
By her feet, Emily is playing with the cat with toy or something like that.
Okay.
The cat is playing the toy or something like that. The cat stares at the toy, wanting to play.
Like this?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
So now in the room.
I would say, can you? Yeah. Okay, just do A, like a letter A.
Letter A?
No. Yeah, letter A. A.
Oh, okay.
A space round. Yep.
Okay.
Something like this. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so now we have the example, and then we just need to feed the new topic here.
Yeah, you need to let it know this is a new topic, right? So what's context. Yeah, you need that, I think.
Yes.
Do you
Okay.
remember last time we did one shot? It doesn't always work, but if we do two shot, it works. But let's try one shot and see what happens.
Okay.
And then, what kind of JSON do we expect?
Like this.
Oh, this. Okay. So then we gotta parse it as such.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we just provided the JSON without specifying it. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. So let me just take a look at this parse JSON.
This is specifically hacked for.
Right. Maybe.
I don't think this does much, really, to be honest. Just try parse, and if not, returns a generic response.
Yeah.
In our case, my question though, well, no. I mean, should you keep adding to this function, or should you create a new function?
I feel like creating it is easier. Since we don't.
My other question is, do you even need like that function is sort of like to tolerate some errors, but
right.
we actually tolerate errors?
I guess we just need. One sec. Let me just do the current. So this should probably go under current. See. Wait, this is prompt. I want. But if this fails, I still want the default answer. Maybe.
Okay. Then you need a.
Yeah, let me just copy this.
Just make sure you print out the error. Yeah.
Return this. Actually, let me go back to update my game state schema. Now, in the previous, that's optional. In the current, I do want scene z.array. Actually, let me do a separate thing for this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Z.array, z.object. Now I have name a type z.string, and then name z.string. We also have description z.string, position z.string. Okay.
Position is a string. Okay.
Yeah. So I can now add this here.
Do you want to export that as well? The same.
I believe I already did.
You are? Okay.
Okay. Cool. So now, because that's changed, let me just do a quick check on what's referring to current. So this is only using current.summary. Okay, so we should be good here. Now I want to do parse JSON response and ask scene.
I think you need the type of scene.
Oh, right.
Is that infer thing? Z.infer?
Right. As let me just do type scenes equals.
I think it's scene, singular.
But we did.
Because in the scene you have multiple, like props or objects.
Like,
But you only have one scene.
Should this be called scene props?
Sure. Yeah.
Scenes. Okay. Raw.trim as.
Oh, do you remember that last time when you tried to make it output a array, it was having problem?
Really?
It doesn't know where to start and where to end. So that's why we added like wrap it around with an action so that it returns an object.
Right.
Might need to do the same.
Yes. So I'll do scene props.
Just props, honestly.
So I guess I want to change this to props. Actually, I confused myself. This is props. So, okay. So as props, error parsing response, and we want to return.
Just nothing.
We'll have just to, yeah, we'll just do T as props. Okay. So props. Now that turned yellow. What happened here?
Wait, why does it still have a previous empty? Previous should be not be there.
This is a typing definition.
No, I don't think so. This is the initial state, actually. Oh, actually, yeah, the previous shouldn't be there. This is what you just saw was the initial state.
Okay, so previous. It's updating. It's nowhere is it updating the previous. Okay. Okay. So current, is it doing anything with current? Okay.
Is it updating props?
No, it's not updating props.
Oh, because props comes from supervisor. I see.
Yes.
And then I think the other thing in the character worker, you need to modify the hard-coded vicinity thing.
Let's see. This is getting a bit annoying.
Yeah, you don't need this.
Is this the vicinity for the new prompt or the old example though? Vicinity information.
That part.
Example 2.
Actually, that part, that initial set of objects, you could just kind of move it over to the whatever is in the initial description. It is year 2300,
Yeah.
right? So that because at the beginning we still don't have a mechanism to sort of generate these things. So we still need to give it a kickoff
I
initial state.
see. So then
I think you can just move this whole thing over to the other file because I don't
Really?
think this thing belongs to here right anymore.
directive by role, what is it used for?
That's for characters.
Yeah, like you still need it here.
Right. So you don't move director by role, but you can move vicinity to the
Yeah.
file. After that, today I really want to kind of change the plot to something else because we have
Yeah.
almost played enough of this.
I should be able to just put it at the very end, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So current is complaining it's lacking the props. Yeah. Perfect. So how come it's oh yeah, you can't.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Let me just put at the end, at the beginning then.
Okay. I think the error is gone.
Okay, so now what is, it's complaining about vicinity not found because we don't need this anymore. State dot current dot props. So that means in the context, what was context provided? So context should not have vicinity. Or do we want context to include vicinity as well?
The other side of the question, should you separate out the vicinity into a separate section? Maybe you don't.
Yeah,
Maybe you don't know.
true. Let's try. So for example, if I don't need vicinity information, then all these go to
Yep.
props.
Yeah. Now I think about, should we call it props because there are people too there.
Yeah, let me just finish changing this and then
So let's try. Maybe you can just do relatively well. Yep.
okay. Hopefully this will just work.
What was that? Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's a prompt. Except you can't quite see it.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any errors first.
I want to see what happens in the chapter 2. Type Porson Morgan, blah blah blah. No errors. Talk. Okay, so what was generated exactly? Why is the props empty? I think there's an error because the props are empty. Somewhere.
What's going on here? Validation failed.
Okay, let's see what the validation error is.
Wait,
can you open? I want to see if it works. Can you open up? Yeah, open up the link, the inspection link. Maybe it'll tell us a thing or two. Hopefully. Okay. Maybe click on one. Why there's so many of them?
must have required.
Must not have additional properties. So what additional properties is it?
So
Data?
view data chain.
I don't think that helps. It's not quite finished yet. That's just a chain of things.
So how do I exit now?
Go back. Is there anything that's useful? Must have required property.
I think it's probably a JSON structure thing. Let me just go back to my console logs again. Actually, before I do that,
You can't just view the whole thing here. Okay, let's see. The error message is not very clear. Let's see what it generates exactly. Let's see. Especially the props part. I think that's the props part that's acting up.
you sure data is being sent? So this is the sent data. Previous summary, good. Current summary props, good. Scene number, recent history, speaker actions, type talk.
Okay, action was wrong. Okay, action was not parsed correctly for some reason.
Yeah. So we shouldn't have. Wait, actually, this is good. This is good. Sorry. This is good. So type talk message speaker action type.
I mean these are generated by code. They shouldn't be wrong. They're not wrong. Oh, maybe not because action.
Data being sent.
Speaker action.
Right. Is this always speaker actions? Yeah. Speaker actions, type target, type message, speaker actions, speaker actions. This is problematic. It's somehow nested.
This is new.
Yeah, this is definitely new.
Is it because we introduced the vicinity to the JSON and it makes it too complicated?
Really?
Because this is the only thing we changed from the perspective of the character worker.
Okay. So maybe we bring vicinity back separately.
Yeah, let's try. That's weird though. That's really weird.
So, right, I also wanted to add the Just wanted to quickly print out props. Actually, I might have to do JSON this as well. You know what? Let me just print out scene. And then next thing, I want to bring back vicinity information in character worker. So what did I change last time? Context. Okay, now vicinity information is back, but I might want to remove vicinity information from here.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
You use a spread.
Oh, like reconstruct the whole thing?
No, just reconstruct what's like the current part.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to use Lodash. Let current equals to no. You don't need to do that complicated. Just current.
Right.
Just use Lodash omit. That's the easiest.
Have you used Lodash anywhere else?
I don't think it's in the project, but you can just add it.
I'm hoping to avoid adding any new things. Current. So I just need summary in current. Right?
I mean, okay, sure.
Let's see.
And don't you need to change? Yeah, okay. The other two examples.
I think I already did.
Oh, right, you did. Okay. Let's try. How come it gives the empty props? Because the props thing was not working at all. I have yet to see anything.
The 9 objects, that's the one. Oh.
Those are the things that we provided.
Right, let's see.
Props, yes.
So it is working. We have 5 props.
Okay, let's just let it keep running for a while, for a bit.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try taking a quick peek at the props generated.
An engineer, room, repair bay.
Now it's updated somewhere. One sec.
Because it's overwritten. What do you write? Oh no.
I think it's probably an error. Let's see. What went wrong again? Recent history, speaker actions, position.
South, Morgan.
It's trying to do a complicated thing. So I think you're right. We'll have to do 2 shots.
Okay. Let's try.
Where was I again? Oh, supervisor. So now this is the right. So I might want to refactor this.
I think you included actually like a /s.
I think I wanted that, no? Oh, no. Yeah. Const
I don't even know anymore.
example one is an example. This is for props equals right. So I do want to take out the s.
Do you, or like okay, I don't remember.
I think I should. Now second example, which would not include this, and props example 2.
Something totally different.
Let me go back to.
Something has to do with dragons. Okay, I'll give you something. Okay.
This, in the ancient ruins, a group of adventurers are
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
they find a hidden door and a mysterious key. Now, this.
I think that's still too easy. I think you need to encourage to deduce things. For example, in the ancient ruin, a group of adventurers entered a chamber, something like that. Entered a mysterious chamber. Yes.
But it's the same thing. They found something.
Fine. Let's do it. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So can this autocomplete? Like if you just get rid of the prompt and see if it autocompletes? Come on. All right, and then maybe the group you make it more specific, like 2, 3 explorers or something like that, and then give them a name.
Come on, Jack.
Indiana. Oh, nice.
Person Jack North, person Tracy, person Indiana. Okay, cool. I think I am happy with this.
Okay.
The above example would give. Wait, how do we structure the previous 2 examples again? Oh, that was in character worker. So in character worker, gen prompt example 2.
I just don't know where we put that on the list. Yeah, example 2 has S.
Character name.
Oh, each of them has S/S. I see.
But then, where is the beginning inst for this?
Oh, it doesn't have one.
I guess it's missing.
Oh my god. That's why.
Now we can go back to this and finish it up.
Yeah, I think you need the starting S and ending S. Does this thing actually work? Maybe it's all a lie.
Guess so.
All this useless knowledge. Whenever the next generation model comes out, it's all going to win.
I mean, that's how you create a whole new industry. Scene gen prompt. Okay. So this is where we want props example 1 and then
Yep, props example 2.
okay. So actually, oh yeah, I think we're good.
All right.
I do see a lot of repetition here.
Yeah. Astronaut 1. What?
Where did the astronaut come from? So looks like even though we got it working decently, it still has trouble extracting the right information. Oh, astronauts. So person Morgan the astronaut position.
Okay. Let's take a closer look at this. We're close, I think. At least it's not giving any errors.
I think we can kill it or let it finish scene number 3.
Well, let's keep it running for
Okay.
one more time. Looks stable enough.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Portal. I see aliens. I see.
What?
Did I see aliens?
Okay, I'm having trouble killing it again.
Oh no. Maybe just wait a little bit. Okay. Now you go.
So I do see an empty prompt.
Okay. It's all pretty empty. What's going on? Why is it all empty?
What is this? Oh, it must be the summary worker.
What happened to the summary worker? Summary worker is supposed to just pass things around.
So each time it's clearing out the props.
Which is I see. After it's done with the summary. Yeah.
Current state, recent history, current. So I think
that's all it does. It doesn't really clear out. No, it doesn't.
Because it's referring to this. So
so you mean it was never updated?
Yeah, like it was created initially, but then as soon as you hit summary worker, that props disappear.
Okay. So you're right. So we need to. Okay, let me check out the summary worker right now.
Recent history.
I mean, it's correct because it's gonna get the supervision's new state and it's gonna just totally get rid of the previous states.
Only in the case of supervision, if it's coming from the character, you are. If it's coming from the character, yeah.
So our initial state situation is not very well thought out, I guess.
Yeah. Something's wrong with summary worker. We have to take a closer look at it.
I still don't think it's a summary worker because it looks correct because at the very beginning we put something into summary supervision. So that actually means line 26, like the empty state that we're seeing is actually never used. It got overwritten right away at the very beginning of the execution of the program.
Oh, right. So supervision.
We start off by sending in supervision to it. So I think it's got to be some kind of parsing error.
Right. So it's all coming from scene number 4.
Because we were seeing props and then we stopped seeing props. Yeah.
So this JSON scene props. We have props.
Wait, hold on. Why does output this JSON scene thing?
That was the prompt, I think.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure I logged.
I mean, if you look at the content, it's actually answer. I think it's the answer. It's part of the answer.
Oh, really?
Oh, actually, no, never mind. This JSON, okay, you're right.
Yeah, this is where it starts printing.
Oh, goodness.
So type name, description, position, type name, description, position, type name, description, position.
You don't have Zod thing here, but okay, response, action, talk, and props is empty.
Response, actions. So when the supervisor,
Yep.
Props.
Can I see the error?
So this is a response. Props. It does have a
Damn, it does that thing again. Oh my god.
Okay. How do we? This JSON represents. Okay, so then we wanted to do. How do we fix that? You are seeing extract the response only the JSON and do not. This JSON represents.
Do not explain yourself. I don't think it's very reliable. Okay. Yeah, do not explain. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just add this to everything here. No.
Maybe yes. Maybe that works.
I'm getting a lot of I don't understand.
Okay.
Does Ollama have some sort of local cache?
No.
Now it's gonna fail again.
Why?
Because I see the coordinates in the position.
To be fair, though, you never really give it a clear instruction on what positions are. If you just put positions can only be north, south, east, west, that could just solve it.
Right. True. True.
No, I think it should be above the context. And the first thing is, it's not really a clear, like you never say like it's an example, for example. I think it's a bit unclear.
Really?
You never tell it's actually an example.
Oh, do I have to do that?
Yes, because even a human would be confused. If a human is confused, then it will be confused.
Let me see how these prompts are put together. No, we never said for example. It's just prompt 1, prompt 2.
No, instruction and example 1. Can you open that? The first one. Instruction and example 1.
You are a helpful assistant. Your job is to use respond with only JSON.
Yeah, this is not actually very good.
The above example, so I have this sentence.
But it's not very clear where the boundaries are, where example starts, where example ends. Where is the instruction and where is the example? There's no clear boundary.
Maybe.
Does that make a difference?
One sec. Your job is to
Should you use extract though? Because it's you need to give it a creative room. It's sort of like generate or create. But never mind. If it works, it works. It's probably better to put them into multiple lines, to be honest. Like instructions, colon. Yeah, you give an overall description, and then should be only one.
okay.
Like context is kind of unclear because how can you tell it's not a context of the instruction, but it's a context of an example? It just makes no sense.
Let's see.
Okay. I hate prompt engineering.
Yeah, it takes a bit. Okay, moments of truth.
No.
What now? Name is missing. Maybe we don't need the type.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. At least it helped with position.
We do. Like, without type, you cannot put those things into the game. You don't even know how to render them. So what's the wait, was that a problem?
Yeah, so I think the issue was it put name under type.
Oh, type 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗲𝗃.
Name should be succinct and the description should be.
Why do you want it to be descriptive? That's weird.
I just want to mention something about name and description as well.
So that it's not missing?
Yeah.
You mean like name and description should be present?
Should be a strange. Whatever.
I think we're over time, so.
Oh, okay. Let's maybe just wait until this finishes.
It passed!
Sure, but what's happening here? Whatever. It seems to be working for now.
It worked again!
Oh, nice. I'm so really concerned about this, though.
Okay, can we pause? I just want to read what generated.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
trying.
one more, and let's do it. Okay. Maybe from the very beginning.
Okay. I should have cleared the console.
Oh, lots of repetition. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot of things to debug.
I think we're almost there.
I think one mission I should take on myself is that next time in dashboard, we should have a view of this very, very clearly.
Probably it is a bit hard to use the dashboard at the moment. Oh, actually, maybe I cleared the console. Oh, it didn't even retain all the history. So maybe we'll just start from here.
All right. Scene 2, sudden meteor shower. Wow. Meteor shower. Yeah. Oh, okay. Meteor shower. What happened to meteor shower? Okay. Meteor shower. And what objects are present? Okay. Let's see. Examine the control room. Operates unfamiliar controls. What? Okay. Keep going. Operate unfamiliar control. Jeremy? examine control mode, operate unfamiliar controls.
Guy,
They
they
stop.
just took a whole turn examining.
Have you found anything useful in the control room?
Oh my gosh.
Kind of working. Did you find? Wait, what?
So Guy is not gonna be helpful at all. Morgan, I found it unfamiliar. Okay. So she is technically like doing something. I saw you found something. What's the plan? Oh my gosh.
I figure what problem. What's going on here?
Did you find? Oh my gosh. I remembered something from yesterday's 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗃. She was basically saying one woman's trash is another woman's trained trash.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wait, they're going somewhere. Okay.
Let's see if we can figure out. Okay. I actually really like the sequence of like talking first and then examining the control room to try to figure out how to access it.
All right, and then does this, that, blah blah blah. Examine. Wait, why did something's wrong here? Like,
Yeah.
we'll figure that out later. Maybe this is too much for the smaller model to handle, but let's try. Okay, so what now? Person Guy, person Jeremy, person Morgan. Cool. Alarm switches. Self-destruct sequence. Nice. I'll see this guy. I think we just need to refine it a bit further.
Probably.
We're on the right track. We just need to refine it.
Yeah, like basically for the first round, they always take turn to examine and try to press buttons.
That's what we give them. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Okay. Maybe I'll do a little offline tweaking to see. I'm very curious now.
Probably.
All right, so let's wrap this up for the live stream.
Cool.
So what we did today, we fixed the summary, fixed a bunch of bugs, and added, more importantly, added the props generator. Hopefully next time we can see some UI and make the characters move, or the time after next time. Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.
Cool. Bye, everyone.